Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdurrahman, and as you can see, I am in the African region of East Africa, and this is my first YouTube video. And I'm just going to explain to you how to achieve Tawakkul, which is ultimately true happiness in this life and in the hereafter. As you know, most people, they are either main concern is either money or love, so with money they equate it to a feeling where like they worship it, so like they're always thinking in a survival mode, as in how to pay the bills, how to survive, how to always be worried. And same with love, they look at it as a lustful desire, so like they look at it with like associating it with touch, associating it with an extreme desire. And now the Quran actually talks about this. There's a lot of verses, like if you look at Surah Al-Muhammad, they say, do hearts not ponder and reflect over the Quran, so they do not reflect within themselves. And there's also other verses explaining that Allah is the ultimate provider when it comes to money, and then when it comes to true love, which is actually tawakkul, which is the ruh. And if you really study like the tafsir of the Quran, there's a lot of websites, but there's authentic websites which I'll post below. It actually explains how to achieve true tawakkul, which is the ruh, which is ultimately spiritual clarity. So once you have spiritual clarity, and you're not gonna live life on survival mode. So, and you're actually gonna achieve clean health, and as well as adequate sleep. So you're gonna get to the point where like your dependent of Allah is very strong, that you will just have unlimited risk. So you will have money coming in from sources where you have like no idea. And in terms of being looking for love, you're actually going to be very content with being alone, because you're going to get to the point where you are very successful that sometimes not even your own family or like your friends are going to call you. So this is my first YouTube video. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Abdurrahman Adel. I was originally from Canada, but I went to other places. I went to South Africa, I went to Detroit, I went to parts of Europe, I went to Egypt, and now I'm in Mogadishu, Somalia. So yeah, if you're rocking with me, support me by subscribing and reposting as much as you can, and I'll explain the verses in detail. And again, some people might say, oh, this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about, like this guy might be doing shirk. But bro, like this is my own reflection on the Quran, this is my own interpretation. There were many nights I prayed tahajjud looking for clarity as to why I couldn't achieve like this type of goal, or why I couldn't why was I always alone depending on people. But alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah, I've achieved like a massive success, to the point where like I'm not even worried about, I'm not even living in survival mode, or I'm just waiting for the right time in order to get married. Because as you know, it is not permissible to like be with people, like as in having a boyfriend or girlfriend, unless you get married, for in order to maintain the spiritual clarity, which is the ruh, which is everybody's designs first. So yeah, inshallah, if you rock with me, support me, and I'm gonna definitely explain these verses in detail so that anybody can achieve happiness, because ultimately Allah is the provider. He says it in the Quran that even if the entire human nation were to ask for wealth, as in like blessings, it will not deplete Allah's wealth as much as half a grain of a day seed. So if you look at a day, how small it is, if you chop it in half, that amount, it will not even affect them. So it is possible for everybody to achieve this. And inshallah, if you're rocking with me, support me, and I'll see you in the next video.